We got Taurus that came up first. Usually he comes up around mid or last. So Taurus got it. All right. You know, I just feel like we're gonna do these cards with Taurus right now. I just feel like they are the cards to do. Why not? Let's just see what the cards have to say for Taurus here. Taurus in love. Taurus got a big week with all the astrology, at least. King of Wands upright. Well, might be finally the luck you've been looking for here this week. We got more cards, but that's a definitely good sign this week, Taurus. Your challenge card that you got here is the Queen of Swords reversed. Your overall card that you got here is the Ten of Wands upright. So, yeah, this is actually looking pretty good. Your way through the challenge is the Ace of Swords. Wow, okay. So you were ready to go. You're feeling fired up about love. You're feeling excited again. It's almost like you're on a comeback tour. Taurus on the comeback tour. Get your tickets now. Make sure that you have your COVID passports ready. Jesus Christ. So, this is exciting. Oh, it can feel like you out of nowhere, Taurus, somebody's coming after you, like with a bunch of fire. Wow. Woo. I feel though that Tauruses are fired up. Challenge those Queen of Swords. I don't think you know what to do with it or know how the direction is to go at all. I feel like, you're realizing that this one directional way of how it should look and how it should be is not the way for it to be. So that's going to be something that now you're going to realize, like, okay, maybe I'm fired up. Maybe finally I'm ready to go towards something. Something's coming towards me. I've got great energy. The King of Wands is the ultimate loving aspect and card, and it's gracious and all that. And you know what? Maybe you don't need to understand the graciousness or have it go in some sort of direction right away. That's because I think that the overall card, this Ten of Wands, is saying, like, don't you already have a lot on your plate? It's time to, like, toss some things off so you can let this great thing in. It's like maybe you need to look at maybe more not at the love itself, but look at the things that are making the love less potent. You got potent love coming in, and I think that it's time to erase a lot of things that are getting rid of that potency. It's almost like diluting it by taking on too many things, taking on too much weight energetically. And you got the Ace of Swords here, which is definitely a whole new story, a positive new story. It's like a fresh new open door. It's like a fresh new breeze of excitement. And you know what? Come from that fresh new state. It's like having a Mentos freshness. It's like it's time for Mentos in your life. And I think if you keep that openness, you're going to see so much more, Taurus, this week. The reason why that you did pull that King of Wands, that's the best card that you could pretty much get in love. One of them at least, especially as the first card. The reason why you got that is you got the Ace of Cups reversed. You've been empty emotionally. You feel like you have not filled your cup at all, and it feels like everlasting emotion and like the pouring out of the emotions that just are like an overflowing cup is what necessary. And I think that this is what's coming into your life. But I feel like if you're going to go into fire and happiness and love and not be willing to fill your cup up and kind of like pull your emotions away and just have it as a fling kind of thing, or keep things as a fling, not going to do well for you. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't use this new open window to just continue to keep your emotions closed. Even though the fire's there and the excitement's there, you're going to have to open the emotions too. You pulled the Knight of Pentacles reversed with this Ten of Wands. Okay, this is you realizing that, you know what? You've been stuck because of a lot of the weight that you carry in your life, and you're going to have to move forward and let a lot of things go. And I think that the reason why your emotions are all taken up and that they're not filled up is because you've been taking on too much. You've been putting too much energy on yourself. You've been working too hard, or you've been eating too many potato chips and sitting on the couch and thinking that you got a lot to do and that you're not doing it, but you feel like you're too stuck because you have too many things to watch on Netflix or something. I'm just using a funny Taurus joke, but I just feel like, it's just like, drop the things and do not waste this opportunity this week, Taurus, for love, and especially the emotions and the fire that's with it. Your overall card that you did get is the Earth element of stability. Something really stable is starting to happen for you with your love life, especially I think just the stability within yourself is what you're looking for. I think it also is about knowing the quality and the touch and the feel and the sense of what you really want here. And I think that you're narrowing in on understanding that and getting the passion towards that. But with the Ace of Cups reversed, I think that you're going to need to have the emotion to keep it stable. It's not just having a stable person or a stable love situation. There's got to be emotion there. You have to put your emotion into it. You're not going to, keeping that thing empty is not going to be good. It becomes a dry cup. Pah! And the reason your sexy time card you got is the Fool card. Well, I would say that, you're ready to go out and try whatever and have a good time. So, you know what? You got a great sexy time card to go have fun and just go live life and to the happiest extent. And I just hope you don't fuck this one up this week, Taurus. Like, you got one of the best love readings I've seen in a long time here, and you better use it for your advantage. But you're gonna have to fill up those emotions. Don't be the fool and fuck it all up this week. You could have a fling, but are you gonna turn it into something more? Or is your relationship just a fling that was always a fling and you never fucking took it too serious? You got Capricorn, 7th house, Neptune. Wow, you're definitely breaking apart the subconscious issues of control in relationships, but you're also at the same time realizing that the magical relationship destiny is happening. So it's either A or B. Two stories. You're going through the amazing, most magical love story that's starting to develop in your life, and a big realization and a big sign from spirit, or you're just a delusional mess who just subconsciously keeps blocking love through being a control freak.
Yeah, and you talk about looking for that stability, or looking for maybe a sign, but that can kind of lead to stagnation. You don't want to get caught up in that. You don't want to just caught in kind of seeking and searching always. Sometimes there is an action that you have to put behind it and take advantage of that self. When you are feeling up to it, when you are feeling a bit maybe sexy, so to speak, you got to go put that out into the universe. You got to go strut yourself. You can't just sit in your room and kind of say that I'm beautiful. Okay, that's not going to get you necessarily anywhere. You have to go out there and actually show it to the universe. You have to go out there and actually get it is what you are searching for. If I could say a complete sentence, that would be really nice also. See?
No, you brought up an interesting point. I didn't know that Amazon Prime had I say I'm beautiful that you could just get delivered right away and then just you're beautiful. I didn't know it worked that way. Maybe you
got to get out there.
It's those people obsessed with the book The Secret, right? Like, all I got to do is just say it and what happened,
Exactly.
No, it's not that easy. I think that you bring up a good point.
It was in there somewhere.
Well, I got it. You had a lot of good things in there. So I think that's what it is. I mean, it's one thing to say that you're fucking hot. I know I'm fucking hot. I say it all the fucking time, but I have to act it. I got to be it. I got to show up at it, and I got to tell it to you in your face, and I got to look the part too.
No doubt. And you got to smell nice also.
That's very important.
You gotta get
and I do not wear Armani Exchange like he says.
You got to get some fresh aftershave delivered freshness.
I mean, would you expect anything less from me?
With 3 bundles of bananas.
Hey, I was prepared for this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the thing is...
that green bananas have high fiber?
No. I don't... You mix the bananas in and that's just random. But I think sticking back to the notion that you brought up is in order, you just can't say, you can't, what you're bringing up is laziness. I'm just, it is what it is. Or some people could be like, oh, I got this, so I'm not going to have to do anything about it or fucking whatever. And I think Taurus has been waiting a long time for something and they finally got it. And it's not because you just said it. It's finally at a point to where you're going to have to embody it. And I think that's the big deal. And I think that especially Taurus got to do something about this because this is a good, you know what? You got one of the best love readings I've pulled in weeks, months, years, and especially during this crazy week. And look